I like the clouds. I was like, the sun's so bright, I can't see whatever this moment, Ella.
I like moved right up into the sun. I'm like, oh, it's going on.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
He's all like, yeah, whatever.
She's like, yeah, this is easy.
Like, whatever.
I didn't notice the incline.
Like, whatever.
Oh man, I didn't notice anything on that. That wasn't a hard hike at all, guys.
My arm is shaking.
Try holding a dog and do that, huh?
That is perfect. That's good for life. Trade you your horse. Now you look beautiful and she's so like we're both in it. Hey, head first. Come over here.
Hey, Megan, can I have my mouse?
She has both sets.
She has both?
Yeah. I brought tissues.
Tissue.
Just in case.
Just in case.
What about me?
Ah, not bad.
Are you gonna be? I'm cool like that. And you walked in front. Oh yeah.
You're there. Right?
Can I flip you guys untraditional so your hair's not blowing in your face? Smart lady, though. Photographer. Throughout the ceremony, whatever you want to do. It's your wedding.
To this moment right here. This is your wedding day. Today, August 2nd, 2020. And it's not unfolding exactly according to your vision that you had, but these circumstances remind us that when we peel back all the trappings and traditions and the festivities of weddings, we have what remains. We have two people in love, establishing a marriage and resolving to build their lives together. Two people supported by a close-knit circle of family and friends, people who love you so deeply that there really is no distance that can separate their heart from your heart. So as we stand here on this cliff, I invite our bride and groom to take a deep breath. Feel that good salty air whipping about you. Hear the waves crashing. Take in everything that's happening. Just like our lives, there is only so much that we can plan. Like the ocean, life is moving and it's alive. And together, come what may, you'll ride these waves of life together. So on this day, we'll declare that the wind and the air and the waves, they are all conspiring to be here with you, to usher you across the threshold from singledom and into your marriage. We know, though, that there are many loved ones who could not be here today. We want to bring them into our hearts. We want to think of those loved ones who passed on from this world. We're grateful for their lives and for the love that they shared with us. But we're also thinking of family and friends who wish that they could share this moment in person. And thanks to technology, we're able to have them join us in a way from a safe distance. So give a look at our lovely camera lady and wave. Hi, Mom and Dad. All those who couldn't be here but are gushing behind the computer screens. We want to give special love and honor and recognition to the parents of the bride and the groom. Your children, if you can hear me, hopefully you can. If not, they can tell you what I said later.
Okay.
Your children want to thank you for always standing beside them, for teaching them how to love and inspiring them to commit their lives to each other, to create a family, and to sow back into the world the love that you have shown them. In you, their parents, they see leadership, partnership, stepping up to provide what's best for the family, a model of sharing the burdens and equality in partnership. So today, Frank and Noelle, you are gaining a daughter, and Annie and Joe are gaining a son. To the siblings, you are gaining a brother and a sister, all bound together as one family. It's a bond made not by me, but by the power of love shared between all of you. So now, Robin and Michael, our full attention is on you. You had the good fate to meet just a few years ago. You're classmates, and then friends, lovers, and now partners. You've shared moments large and small. You've learned and graduated, learned some more and graduated again. You've suffered through hardships which have brought you closer instead of further apart. And as you walk this path of life together, you've allowed yourselves to really be transformed. In that way, your true marriage began long before today. It began when you committed yourselves to each other, as you continue to deepen your connection and to grow in your understanding, and as you have remained faithful to one another. So I'm not going to lecture you today about how to be a good wife or a good husband. I'm going to offer you a classic story that you already know. You'll hear it with fresh ears today, and that whenever you hear it, it will be known as your story. We have this reading from The Little Prince. It was then that the fox appeared. Good morning, said the fox. Good morning, said the little prince. Although he turned around and saw nothing. I am right here, under the apple tree. Who are you? Asked the little prince, and added, you are very pretty to look at. I am a fox, the fox said. Come and play with me, proposed the little prince. I am so unhappy. I cannot play with you, said the fox. I am not tamed. What does that mean? Tamed. It is an act too often neglected. It aims to establish ties. Establish ties? Just that, said the fox. To me, you are still nothing more than a little boy who is just like 100,000 other little boys. And I have no need of you. And you, on your part, have no need of me. To you, I am nothing more than a fox like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other. To me, you will be unique in all the world. To you, I shall be unique in all the world. I'm beginning to understand, said the little prince. There is a flower. I think she has tamed me. It is possible, said the fox, but he came back to his idea. My life is very monotonous, said the fox. I hunt chickens, men hunt me. All the chickens are just alike. All the men are just alike. And in consequence, I'm born. But if you tame me, it will be as if the sun came to shine on my life. I should have the sound of a step that would be different than all the others. Other steps sent me hurrying back onto animals, like in music, call me out of my burrow. And then when we see those golden fields, these fields have nothing to say to me, and that is sad. You have hair that is the color of gold. Think how wonderful that will be when you have tamed me. The grain, which is also golden, will bring me back to the thought of you, and I shall love to listen to the wind in the wheat. The fox gazed at the little prince for a long time. Please tame me, he said. I want to very much, the little prince replied, but I have no knowledge. Friends have suffered and a great many things to understand. One only understands the things that one tames, said the fox. Men have no more time to understand anything. They buy things already made in the shop. But there is no shop anywhere where one can buy friendship. So men have friends, no friends anymore. If you want a friend, tame me. What must I do to tame you? Said the little prince. You must be very patient, replied the fox. First you will sit down at a little distance from me like that, in the grass. I shall look at you out of the corner of my eye, and you will say nothing. Words are the source of misunderstanding. You will sit a little closer to me each day. The next day the little prince came back. If you would have come back at the same hour, it would have been better, said the fox. If, for example, you come at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then at 3 o'clock I shall be happy. I shall be happier and happier an hour advancing. At 4 o'clock, I shall already be worrying and jumping about. I shall show you how happy I am. If you come just any time, I shall never know at what hour my heart is to be ready to greet you. One must observe the proper rites. What is a rite? Asked the little prince. Those are also actually too often neglected, said the fox. They are what make one day different from the other day. 1 hour different from other hours. So the little prince tamed the fox, and when the hour of the prince's departure came, the fox said, and now, here is my secret. Very simple. Only the heart is going to see right. What is essential is invisible to the eye. What is essential is invisible to the eye, the little prince repeated, so he would be sure to remember. It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. It is the time I have wasted for my rose, said the little prince, that he would be sure to remember. Men have forgotten this truth, said the fox, but you must not forget it. You become responsible for whatever you tame. You are responsible for your rose. I am responsible for my rose, the little prince repeated. Robin and you have tamed each other. And now, with this sacred rite of marriage, through your marriage vows, you will declare your responsibility to and for each other. And truly, you will be unique in the world to each other. So Robin and Michael are going to change their marriage vows, and Robin is going to share her vows first.
Back to the view, not over the cliff. You ready? Okay. If I'm being honest with myself, I knew that this day would come. Depressed.
that the trials that will be thrown our way, whether children, job stress, or the unexpected that will undoubtedly come our way, will always be met with strength, love, and perseverance. So with that, I promise you imperfection. I promise you imperfection, the expectation of perfectness. I promise you adventure with the compromise of peace and quiet. Most of all, stop eating the crap. Stop. Honey. Okay, I'll start over, man. It's fine. I promise you imperfection with the expectation of improvement. I promise you adventure, compromise, peace, and quiet. And most of all, I promise you love, unequivocally and irrevocably. We are both
Robin, some people are able to write these kinds of things and easily convey their purpose words. Often they're able to pinpoint a specific moment where they knew that their love was the one. But you know me, I can never keep things concise. And every time that I need to explain something, it becomes a full-blown essay. So I feel that in order to stay true to you, I must always stay true to myself. So to do this, I would like to give you an essay of my love for you. 3 moments that proved to me that you were the one. The first of these moments came before we even dated. The very first time we ever hung out to watch Sunny together, we came over to my parents' place. That day we mostly watched episodes together, trying to figure out which would be the funniest from the theater group to reenact. My dad made barbecue and he ate with us. We talked about how strange and big the canvas course seemed, but mostly we laughed. A lot. When you left that day, my dad went out of his way to simply say she was cool. This was significant because my dad didn't often go out of his way to do this, even for girls at the table. And later on and presently, we're able to handle my very Mexican family and our holiday parties. And whenever you are there and I see someone, they always ask about you or tell me there's nothing to do. And I feel that this shows how seamlessly you've been able to integrate yourself into my world. Because, as you know, my family is my world. So, plainly, they all seem to feel that you're not just girlfriend material, but that you're one of us. And looking back on the first time you approached me, I know that I felt a spark. I felt like I was playing an RPG game of my own life, and I stumbled into like this cutscene, marking a fateful encounter. And it took some time, but now it's clear to me why that was. Now, I think that the second moment I discovered that we both wanted to learn violin on our first game, that was actually just the final The second reason is what led me to ask you out after several years of friendship. At the time, you'd been helping me through a breakup with somebody else, and I was hanging out with you incessantly, doing things like getting food and tracking down to songs with you. And I discussed some book that I wanted to write, some like Gatsby and Fitzgerald and Scarlett Trainwreck, intent of I use as mean for art and finding success. By doing so, kind of just wins his lost love of that. And it was really cliche. And throughout the process, you checked my terrible impulses and inspired me. And in veneration of your support, I revisited our old Facebook conversations, and it led me to a discovery. Despite occasionally drifting over the years, we always found our way back to supporting one another. I can't count the amount of over the years, and yet you weren't one of those casualties. Then something dawned on me. When I used to host game nights with my friends, you were the most consistent member of the team. Yet you never came, not even once. And yet I always kept inviting you. I even bought Adventure Time glasses to impress you because that was what we used to do. We'd watch together and we'd cuddle on the couch. And I wanted to make you laugh and smile with them. And I realized then that my love story wasn't writing itself in hopes that some side character might hear it, but so that when the layers were back, it would be revealed to me that the real love interest was you. Gatsby, you see somebody achieve the American dream, throw lavish parties, and leave on a green light in a lighthouse that he built for a woman he could never truly love, and he never really truly loved you. And in the back of my mind, even subconsciously, I've been holding out hope that my failures would redeem. And even when you didn't attend my parties, despite the totally awesome crowds, I kept that light shining for you. Through every change I endured, you remained a constant in my life. A life I was unknowingly building around you. I couldn't wait for you to be a star in someone else's sky, and that's why I had to help you out. And I think a huge difference between Gatsby and I, which might just bring a different result, is that I didn't achieve my greatest dreams for you. I did it because of you. I wake up every morning thankful for you. Having the same name selected on the first date was just some crazy cosmic confirmation that we were together. Now, the final reason I knew we were meant to be happy was a result of something that intentionally went crazy. One evening, we were laying in bed listening to music, and you started crying. I asked you why, and you said, I was just thinking that one of us is going to die first. Better not be you. It would be awful to miss. Then he paused and said, oh my God, this means I love you. While this was a conclusion I'd already reached myself, I thought it was at once the most vulnerable and most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Some days later, I was putting away laundry, and when I got to your sock drawer, anyone who knows you is aware of the novelty sock. I'm entirely convinced that a complete stranger could instantly become acquainted with your soul by simply just peering into your sock drawer. And, well, as I was putting these away, I recall looking at your ramen socks, one of your many cat socks, and then your waffle cone socks. I was suddenly just moved to tears. I started to ask myself what I missed the most in my lost you. And I knew immediately you were laughing. I confronted the possibility of the scenario described. In this world, at some point, I'd wind up a widow husband tasked with cleaning your possessions. And I'd inevitably look through your drawers, reach your sock drawer, and I'd either cry into it or I started laughing, or laughing, so I started crying. Both. And it's for the same reason that you said I felt so scared that night. It's, now that I know I have something to lose, someone with risk of pain, it's just... every time it's friendship. And I know the answer will always be no. You mean too much to me. So Robin, I hope you know how much you mean to me. In the time I've known you, you show me the potential of the human soul for growth and change, the weight of the human heart that you can and should bear, and the value of love. I happily latch on to the Queen Chicken because it reminds me of our silliness and how happy we are. Mostly I look forward to a lifetime of laughter. Knowing that someday soon we will raise children who are every bit as silly and brave and passionate together. We'll feel such an urgent need, or such a need of avoiding that need and I'm proud of you guys.
I'm going to ask you to come forward with the rest, and you can give the vows to be our man of honor. authenticity and hold each other accountable to being your truest and best self? It is in the sight of this earth and this ocean, this strand of cloth, that I seal your souls together, binding you as one for eternity. Repeat after me. I am yours, and you are mine. From this day until the very end. Loved ones, you have just witnessed Robin and Michael committed to spend their lives with each other. You have a role to play here too. You are also part of their circle of love and support. This year has been a year of challenge, and it's going to continue that way. You taught us patience and unity, invited us to lean into what's most important in this world. So I hope you'll continue to lean into each other, and Robin and Michael, I hope that you'll continue to lean back on your friends, on your family. Today, you two are forming a new family unit, but it's not separate from your family and your friends. It grows and it's connected to the love that you share with your family and with your friends and with each other. So continue to nurture these bonds despite whatever comes your way. So now it is in the power, it is my privilege, I'm hearing it in myself, and my honor, by the power that has been vested in me, and by the power of your unbreakable bond, to pronounce you husband and wife. Seal your vows for the kids. I now present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Hunt. Everything is out. Well, hold on.
Yeah, this is it.
I'm going to come out of the way. We're going to let your photographer get some shots of it, and then we'll undo you.
I don't want to be in it. That's actually loud.
You're stuck like that.
Stuck this way.
Yep.
This is it.
Did you cry?
No.
No.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Just the wind
The
and the
sand and the sobbing. It's cool.
Do we?